Hi, my name is Adil, and in this video, I'm going to clear some misconceptions about Muslims. That is not true. Muslims have been at the forefront of many laws and practices which the rest of the world have adopted much later. Let's look at divorce, for example. In the UK, the first person to have a divorce was King Henry VIII in 1527. But it wasn't until 1857, with the Matrimonial Causes Act, that the public were allowed to have a divorce. And this didn't make divorce an option for everyone. It was only for the extremely wealthy, and it was tough for women to file because they had to prove a lot more grounds for wanting a divorce than a man. Compare that to Islam, where divorce has been an option since the year 610, and it's been the same process for filing for divorce regardless of wealth or gender. Another way in which Muslims have been forward is everyone's favorite subject, mathematics. From the late 8th century to the early 13th century, there was a house of wisdom, or grand library, in Baghdad. That was funded by the rulers, the Abbasid caliphs, at the time. In the year 820, the head of the library was a person named Al-Khwarizmi. Al-Khwarizmi is regarded as the founder of algebra. He demonstrated how to solve quadratic equations by completing the square. The term algebra comes from one of his books, Al-Jabr, which means rejoining. There was a time when Muslims were at the forefront when it comes to literature, medicine, and architecture. And the reason for that was Muslims were in power. There were many Muslim empires, such as the Mughals, the Abbasid caliphs, and they had the resources to invest in advancements. Currently, a large portion of the Muslim population lives in a war zone, such as Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, Yemen, Palestine, Kashmir. As a result of the conflict in these places, the people living there have been left behind when it comes to things like education, healthcare, and technology. In 2016, a study done by the Pew Research Center collected data on the number of years that Muslims received schooling. As you can see, it's a lot higher in North America and Europe than it is in the Middle East and Africa, which shows that the number of years of schooling that Muslims receive has nothing to do with them being Muslim, but it's more related to their location and situation. As is with anyone, with the right resources, Muslims can achieve great things.